Welcome back. Thank you all so much for sticking with us for Black with No Chaser News' special coverage of the 52nd annual legislative conference for the Congressional Black Caucus. We are joined with a very special guest, Waikinya Clanton. I will pass it over to CJ so that you can do a proper introduction.
Cool. Well, we are here with my good sis, Waikinya Clanton,
Hey, y'all.
running things for Mississippi SPLC, Southern Poverty Law Center. I'm so used to using
the acronym. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, we go by both things.
What's
That's
going
so
on,
fine.
sis?
Man, nothing. I'm excited to be back in the nation's capital, particularly for this weekend. This is where I think some of the best and brightest in Black policy come and gather to really talk about and center the issues that are really important to Black people. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot that's at stake particularly this year, but also leading into next year. When you think about what's at stake when it comes to voting rights and just the state of democracy itself, I mean, this is the place that people should be. They should be right here in DC at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center.
Yep. But I do want to talk to you about one thing. You talk about things coming up this upcoming season, lots of political things going on. Can you talk to us a little bit about, you got a podcast coming out, right?
Yeah. Thank you for that plug.
Yeah,
CJ.
I need to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what it's about.
All my life, I've been all things Mississippi.
Okay.
But over the last 2 years, I've had the privilege of working very intently to improve the quality of life for people in our home state. And so, as the director of the Southern Poverty Law Center, there in Mississippi, I get an opportunity to kind of bring the issues front and center for people. So we're decided to do that this year. We would start a podcast called This Side of the River, where we would really elevate and talk about the issues that were most important to people. And also making sure people know what's at stake. Like, we're in the middle of an election season. We have a really highly contentious governor's race happening. We have, the agriculture commissioner is on the ballot. We have all of these statewide races that people need to know about. And so this is our opportunity to bring that information to them front and center. So.
Okay, that's cool.
And we appreciate Black with No Chaser for being there to help us produce that too.
Oh, hey, look, shout out Lowe, shout out Chuck, and the team, because I think This Side of the River is going to be dope. I've had the privilege of seeing some of the early footage,
some of the behind the scenes.
Yeah.
We don't get too crazy. We try to keep it light. We try to keep it relevant, but also just make sure people know. Like, I think there's a big misconception when it comes to information and ensuring people know what's going on. And so this is our way of kind of pushing back on the narrative that Black people don't want to be informed, or they don't care about what's happening in their communities. We care, and we know all too well what's happening. We just need to understand the policy behind the situation. So, with that's kind of like what we're doing, and how we're trying to shift the narrative in Mississippi. So.
And where can people find your podcast?
Anywhere that podcasts can be heard. We're actually going to drop in about a week or so, and so we're really excited about that. So you can follow us on Instagram, This Side of the River Podcast, and you'll find all the latest updates there.
Wonderful. Yeah. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We always love to have you here. And thank you guys for tuning in, continuing to stay with us as we bring you the latest coverage from the CBC conference this year. And hang tight. We'll be right back with another exciting interview.
Thank you, Joaquin.
You're welcome. I didn't know it was like that, but that was easy. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. We are joined with one of the amazing vendors here. CBC ALC conference is full of great vendors, and Hotep is joining us. He is one of them. He's got his own cartoon and Black Education Station.
That's
Right?
right. That's right. It's featured exclusively on Black Education Station.
That's
Yes,
dope.
ma'am.
Man. That's dope.
And so,
Go ahead, Candace.
is that its own like streaming platform? Where can folks?
Okay, so Black Education Station. I'm excited. Thank you for asking me about that. So I'm here on behalf of Black Education Station. It is a streaming service and network, much like Disney, HBO Max, Netflix. It's on par with them, and it's Black owned. It's all the content on the network is created by Black people for the education of Black children ages 0 to 10. And so I'm excited to be a part of what they're doing because, we as Black people oftentimes complain about what Disney is not doing or what other people are not doing. Representation matters. We know all that's true, but now we have a place where people can go. We don't have to say, we don't have to wait for anyone else to do it. It's been done.
Absolutely. Look, we are all about building our own tables.
Yes, sir.
That's the move and that's the wave of the right now. I'm a big anime fan, and so I do like seeing what you've begun to create. And can you tell us a little bit about what inspired you and what it is you're working on from Black Lion and Cub?
Yes. So back in February, I decided that I was going to I'm a big custom guy. Like I don't like to buy other labels and other brands unless I'm in control of them, right? So my children got exposed to anime. I was exposing them to anime. I have a 2 and a 4-year-old at my house. And so they were being exposed to some of the stuff I grew up on. I came up on Transformers and Voltron and all those. And so, for those of you that are parents, you guys can appreciate reliving your own childhood. And so I was doing that through my children. And they were being exposed to some of the new anime. And I saw the anime that they were being exposed to. And I was like, that's not kosher. It's not appropriate developmentally for our children. You don't see us represented there. And so I said, well, let me do something cool for my children. And so I had somebody draw pictures of me and my kids as heroes, anime heroes. And I said, it looked pretty cool. I said, I can do something with this, So that started in February. And since then, I've been developing ideas for how I can present these characters in a variety of different ways. I decided to create my own cartoon, an anime cartoon series called Black Lion and Cubs. Black Lion
these being are the trading cards.
So I have trading cards. Yes, yeah. I have these are folders. I have folders for children at school, and I have an activity book for it. But I also have the cartoon, and so that's how I got connected with Black Education Station, because my anime cartoon is family friendly. It's narrated. It almost gives you the experience of, as a parent, reading to your children at night. It's like, it's educational, family friendly, and appropriate, and it features heroes and characters that look like us. My main idea with that is to remind all parents that we are our children's first heroes. Every parent by nature is a protector, is a provider, and so by nature and by default, all parents are heroes. And so that's what Black Lion and Cubs is. You see, the father in this case, if you don't mind.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like you have the father and his 2 children, Black Lion and Cubs. And the father is even though the title's Black Lion and Cubs, the Cubs are the heroes. They're the ones that are interacting and fighting and doing all the navigation. The father's role is to guide and not help them navigate and learn through their adventures.
I think it's incredible. I love the subject matter. I love the title. I love the illustrations that I've seen so far, man. And like I said, I'm an anime fan, and one of my favorite things about one of my favorite anime, Hunter x Hunter, for example, was that they did teach people in that. But I love the idea of us having a more Afrocentric approach to how our children are being educated.
Yes.
And I love the idea of that with.
And you're seeing that more and more. Like I was telling you before we started, I used to be a huge anime fan, like to the point where my dad used to live in Japan. Let me just nerd out for a second, okay?
Wow.
Huge Inuyasha fan and on Cartoon Network at night,
really?
Watching cowboy people. So I can go on and on. But anyway, I think that this is really awesome. And to your point, CJ, we are starting to see a lot more Black anime out there. And I'm thinking specifically of the artwork that I've seen for like the Children of Blood and Bone series. I don't know
Yeah.
if you know
I'm not familiar.
but
Tony,
it's
Tony,
a,
Tony Adeyemi.
yes,
Yeah.
it's so awesome. I cannot wait to see an anime version of her novels play out.
Yeah.
But this is really awesome.
It
Thank
is.
you.
Really
It
Thank
is,
you.
man. I'm glad that you came up and pulled up on us today, and I hope that this allows Black Lion and Cub to be amplified as well as the Black Education Station.
Thank you. Thank you.
We really want to support that.
That's what I'm really, most excited about. I mean, of course, I love my anime series, but I made sure that it was exclusively on Black Education Station to demonstrate my commitment to what they're doing. What they're doing is just, it's mind blowing the scope of what is going to be done with that. And not just here in the United States, but internationally. So yes, blackeducationstation.com is the website. And it's, like I said, it's just like Netflix. It looks like Netflix. It operates like Netflix. So you can find it anywhere.
Are there
And
any social media channels?
that's what I was just about to ask.
Social media for Black Education Station.
And for
find
you.
At
Yeah.
Black Education Station on IG. Black Lion and Cub, same thing on IG. And the website's the same. We try to keep everything consistent.
Love
So,
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely be supporting, man, and we're
Thank you.
really happy to have you on, and we definitely will be amplifying what you're doing with Black Lion and Cubs.
Hey,
Hotep.
salute to you guys, CJ. Salute
Appreciate
to
you,
you
brother.
and your vision.
Thank you.
Black with no chaser. Y'all doing it big over here.
Thank you.
Man, in DC, man. Look at you guys,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You got the whole operation,
try.
man. Y'all ain't coming out here, like some
Yeah.
people, they got the little Apple phones. And nah, y'all got
I know we're legit.
We ain't come to play,
Yeah,
man.
man.
So
Right.
Y'all got
Hey,
the big gun.
hey,
Yeah.
look, man, make sure to let them know, man. Let everybody know.
Let them know.
It's-
Hey,
it's
Black
real,
with no
man.
chaser, man.
Yeah,
It's straight.
Thanks so much again
Just
for
like
joining us. And for you guys out there listening and tuning in on Facebook and IG, stick around. We've got another great interview coming up.
All right,
Thank you.
y'all. Pleasure, man.
Thank you.
Hey, let's stay in
Thank
touch. I follow you.
Don't. Oh, I'm gonna follow you back. I'm like, don't forget to. Yeah, don't forget to. But that's.
Welcome back, everyone. We are back recording live from the 52nd Annual Legislative Conference for the Congressional Black Caucus. And we are joined now by Chef Huda. And thank you, first of all, so much for joining us. I can't wait to get into this conversation with you. So I understand that you've cooked for Barack Obama, a long list of celebrities, and folks just love your cooking. You also have your own line coming out. So just tell us a bit about yourself and a bit about what you're doing.
Sure. Thank you so much for having me today. This is an amazing event. I love ALC. It's a great gathering of people networking and coming together for the greater good. So I'm so excited to be here and inspiring people through food. So I am Chef Huda, and we have the Just Savor brand, and our motto and mission is to make sure that people enjoy each day just a little bit more through our products. So we have our product line that we just launched, Just Savor spices, sauces, and home, which I'm super excited about. And we also have our podcast coming out later this year. So we'll have all those updates on chefhuda.com.
Okay, nice. Very nice. Very nice.
So, Chef Huda, do you have any, are y'all cooking over there currently?
We are. So I am hosting the Taste of ALC, which is a culinary series. We have brought in some amazing chefs from DC area, Philly, and also Atlanta to share their culinary journeys and also inspire our guests. We're doing tastings for each one, so people aren't just hungry looking at us and learning.
Yes.
And it's been a great time. We're doing one with Virginia Ali later on today, which I'm super excited about. She is turning 90 in December, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And she's a legend. Ben's Chili Bowl is a staple here in DC.
Yes.
And it's just so exciting that they're celebrating 65 years in business. And just as a business owner, I just want to talk to her to see what that's been like and what gems she can give me.
To have that type of longevity.
Right. Longevity is amazing.
It truly is. It truly is. I definitely want to come over. Like, you got
should
me
come
excited
over.
talking about the Taste
Come
of
on
ALC.
over. Everyone can come over. We're doing demos tomorrow. We have Rock Harper coming. He's an amazing restaurateur here in the DC area. We have chefs coming from different restaurants. We have Wanda Durant, the real MVP, join us on Friday.
Oh,
so
wow.
come by.
Nice.
We're here. We have demos at 12:30, 2:30, and some days they're at 4, and some days they're at 3. So just check the schedule on CBCF's website.
Chef, before we go, could I ask you, where can we pick up the products, like the seasoning? I'm trying to get some flavor in my life. What's happening, Chef?
So listen, I love a good spice blend. So I was so excited when we launched Just Savor Spices.
Okay.
And we started off with salt-free. I'm ambassador for American Heart
Oh, that's
Association.
good.
So we try to give people flavorful options because I truly believe we can do less sodium and less sugar in our diets and just have good flavors. So justsavor.com is where you can get those spices. If you're here in the convention center, we actually are at booth 1109. So please stop by, check out the products, and come to the demos. We're going to be using some of them there so you can taste it live.
Awesome. Do you
yeah,
have any more demos coming up this afternoon?
Yes, so we have the one with Virginia Ali where we're going to sit down. She's going to serve her world famous half smoke and chili, so I'm excited about that.
Nice.
So if you want to taste the DC, legendary DC and iconic DC, come by, get some knowledge and get some food.
So we'll be able to pull up.
Yes.
Yeah. And where can folks find you? Like, are you on social media?
Absolutely. Everyone's on social media, right?
Right. If you're not on social, we don't know where you are. But.
And so on Instagram, I'm at Chef Huda, and Huda's HUDA. We also have chefhuda.com, and we have justsavor.com, which is where we sell our products. So I can be found there. And we also have Facebook, Instagram. If it's social, we have it. So just find us and please connect. We love being inspired by people's stories and people connecting.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Yeah,
guys.
I can't wait to go by there.
Please
And
come by.
I love a good half smoke. So.
Listen.
So hey,
Come
look,
by.
Chef Huda is here bringing some flavor to the conference.
That's right.
So look,
Yes.
we're definitely trying to get into that. So yeah.
Thanks so much again for joining
Thank
us.
you guys for having me and
Really
have,
nice to meet
have
you.
a great conference.
Yes,
you guys.
so much.
absolutely.
Yes.
Thank you. So great. Oh, I love these nails. Wait a minute. Like,
Listen,
she real
we
fly
get a close
now.
up on these nails
telling
now.
you,
Come
man.
on now.
We're here for a purpose and we're here to change the world, but the fashion at
Yes.
ALC is
Oh
Yeah.
yes, oh
Yeah.
yes.
Our
They
co-
had a fashion show over there
I
a little
love
bit
our
earlier.
That's one of my
We're
favorite
just
things
so
about DC.
talented. So
Yeah.
I have to come correct when I
Yeah,
come to see.
I feel you.
Look,
DC got flavor, man.
That's
Look
Flavor.
at
right.
that.
That's right. Thank you so much for joining us, and
Thank
thanks
you.
again for you all listening out there. We will be back in just a moment.
Black with no chaser.
Places.
Black with no chaser.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for staying with us all day during our special Black with No Chaser News Edition live coverage here at the 52nd Annual Legislative Convention Conference, for the Congressional Black Caucus. We appreciate you all being here with us and hope that you will continue to join us tomorrow and the day after that. We are about to wrap, but before we do, we want to check in with Black with No Chaser news correspondent Rashad Gaines. Rashad, you had a really good interview with Senator Cory Booker that we hope to be able to bring you tomorrow. Yes. But just give us a little snippet of how that conversation went, what the panel was about, all that.
So Senator Booker hosted a town hall today specifically talking about how Black people and marginalized communities should be engaged in artificial intelligence, how we protect ourselves when it comes to applying for jobs, and just the future of AI and what it will look like, how it'll impact our education, how it'll impact our community, and making sure that we're at the table from the onset in the initial phase of the creation of this technology and how it moves forward. We had a really great opportunity to speak with him today, and we're looking forward to bringing that to you all tomorrow.
Awesome. Thank you. You did a great job on that. And again, we will do our best to try to bring that interview to you guys tomorrow. And also, you'll want to make sure you tune in. We're starting tomorrow early at 9 a.m. We'll be speaking with Congressman Al Green out of Texas about Slavery Remembrance Day and the need for reparations for our community.
Yes.
And also Congressman Benny Thompson from Mississippi about diversifying the cyber talent pool. And then CJ, you guys are going to have a special edition for those who have been rocking with Black with No Chaser since the very beginning, especially during the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
You all are bringing back a special edition of the Black Lunch Break.
That's right. So we're gonna have Relo and the team in. We're gonna pull up. It's gonna be Tyson, Chuck. I'm so excited about it, man. It's gonna be a family reunion for real. So the Black Lunch Break will be back tomorrow, and it's been a vibe here in DC for us so far. Like we are getting a lot of good and positive energy from the people that are passing by as we do our thing, and they stop, they greet us, and they seem to be really loving what Black with No Chaser is about, and that's exciting, because this is our first time doing this way. And Candace, you've done a really great job, keeping us together today.
Well, I appreciate that, but there's no I in team.
True that,
okay, I'm gonna be that person, but it's been a collective, especially Angela. Like she's also played like a pivotal role in this. Rashad,
we had her running around today trying to.
Y'all can't see Chuck and Low and Tyson
trying to catch Quavo
and Kelly.
And Kelly.
The whole Quavo thing turned into a Migos concert a little bit. So
yeah.
I heard it got out of hand up in there. So.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry about that, Angela. We're gonna let you decompress.
Yeah. But, indeed, we're about to hit Relo's party and some of the other spots. I think CJAF has a function tonight, so. That's the other fun part about CBC ALC. It's a lot of words, a lot of alphabets.
A lot of alphabets to keep straight.
It's what happens when we leave the convention center. So,
exactly.
Yes.
Well, again, thank you guys so much for joining us today. Tune in tomorrow, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and of course on Black with No Chaser Radio, bright and early, 9 a.m. We'll see you back here then.
Black with No Chaser.